Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a lovely fruit cake. The recipe was given to us from Hazel and we're going to give it a try. The ingredients are 750 grams of dry fruit cake mix, which will be 1.5 of these. 1.5 cup of brown sugar, 185 grams of salted butter, and that's the reason why we're not using salt. We are going to use the zest of a lemon, 2 teaspoons of mixed spice, a cup of water, and a can of dessert cream, which is 290 grams, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, and in this dish I have 1.5 cup of self-raising flour, which is sieved, and a cup of cake flour. Here we have a cup of nuts, of which we're going to chop. Thereafter we have some red cherries, which is 150 grams, but I am going to use 50 grams to the cake and the rest for decorating. We are going to start off with our dry fruits. Firstly, I got my stove on moderate heat, and to my pot I'm going to add in my cup of water, and to the water I'm adding in my butter, and I'll allow this to melt out thoroughly. While my butter is melting, I'm going to add in my 1.5 cup brown sugar. I'll stir this very well. I'll allow my sugar to dissolve. I'm adding my mixed spice. 1, 2. To my mixed spice, I zested my lemon, so I'm adding in the lemon. Mix all this together. My butter has melted completely, so I'm going to add in my dry fruit cake mix. Give this a stir. We'll allow this to come to a simmer for 5 minutes. Five minutes has passed, and we're going to allow this to cool completely. So I'm just going to switch my stove off. It has been an hour, and my fruit cake mix has cooled down completely, and in the meantime I preheated my oven to 175. I have my flour here. Firstly, I'm going to take my half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, give this a mix. I have my self-raising flour together with my cake flour in this dish. To my mixed fruit, I'm going to add in my dessert cream, I'll fold this up together. Then I'll add in my dry ingredients, the wet. This mixture is a very fruit rich. Into the mixture I'm going to add in my nuts and my cherries. I will gently fold this in together. I have my baking tin ready. I greased it up very well with some margarine, and thereafter I'm using wax paper. So I'm double the wax paper by spraying it to spray and cook, but you can use parchment paper. And this tin is 24 centimeter. I'm going to add my mixture to this tin, and if it's small, I'm going to add a second tin. This 24 centimeter baking tin is just right for my dough. So now I am just going to decorate the fruit cake with some cherries. Trying to make some patterns. Here you go. Now I'm ready to pop this into the oven for 45 minutes. When 45 minutes is complete, I'm going to decrease my heat to 150 and allow it for another 45 minutes. It has been 90 minutes that my fruit cake has been baking. Now it's ready to be taken out from the oven, but you can always check with a skewer or with a knife whether it's done completely. We will allow this cake to cool for about half an hour before taking it out from our baking tray. We allow this cake to cool down, and now we're ready to release the baking tin. Let me cut you a piece to show you how it's done in the inside. Here's our piece of cake. It's very moist in the inside and very fruitful. This is the fruit cake that done for the first attempt. It's looking very delicious, and we're ready to have it with a nice cup of tea. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy.